Hi, travel coaches. In today's bonus training, I want to talk all about revenue streams. Okay, this is a big question that a lot of people ask, and they kind of get stuck on is how to figure out what you want to teach and package, and how to generate revenue from that. How to create an income stream from that. And so that's what I want to talk about in this video. Okay, help you guys get some clarity on that, how to figure out what's best for you, what kind of services you want to offer, what kind of products you want to offer, and all that good stuff. So first, if you've already figured out what your niche is and your specialty is and who your ideal audience is, if you haven't done that yet, don't even watch this video. Okay, it's going to overwhelm you. It's going to give you uh like you're just going to be stuck, because you have to first figure out what your niche is, your specialty is, your value, your core values are, your branding, all that kind of good stuff. So you want to find the answers to all those first. So if you do have a good idea of what you can teach, what your specialty is, what your niche is, and then you know what the avatar of your ideal client looks like, who you want to target and reach, who your seekers are, then you can figure out what revenue streams you want to have in your business as a travel coach. So there's a lot of options for you. And I always say to people, choose what is comfortable to you and what interests you. For instance, if you like to write, maybe optimize on your blog through affiliates or through sponsors. But I always like to say, I like to recommend some people like to resort to blogging, but as a travel coach, I want you to do more, be more. There's more potential out there for you. If you like to write, I'd say create a course or a program, a signature program, similar to what I have here. This is my signature program. And as a travel coach, you can create a online course or a program that gives all of your knowledge, all of your expertise, and take your clients through this transformation process to go from point A to point B, in a signature program. Or you can just create an online course, which is a lower ticket item, usually less than like $200. And this is more of like a skill set based course that you could write out your modules and your lessons. You can take people and teach them how to just travel on a budget, and these are the tips to do that, or how to go from these are the gear that, if you're a travel photographer and that is your niche as a travel coach, and you can tell people how to find the best gear to use and how to find the best shots, and destinations, and what time to go traveling. I know nothing about travel photography, so I'm making all this up, but you would know, if that is your niche, what you need to know and what you do and what you use that you could teach other people. And these are things that you could put inside your courses if you'd like to write, because that's to do a lot about writing, or you can film into videos as well if you'd like to. If you also like to write, you can create an ebook. I turn to the inspiration for my ebook, Hey You Just Go, which is a travel mindset book. Um, I wrote that it only took me a year to write, but I got the inspiration from it from my most popular blog post that I wrote a couple years ago called How to Travel the World When You Can't Afford It. And I just tracked my Google, or my I use Blogger, which is Google based, and I looked at my analytics, and it showed me that that was my most popular blog out of the like thousands and thousands of people that read my blog. This one had like a quarter of my readers. So that told me that that is what people are looking for when they Google it. And this is like, I never optimize on my blog as a travel coach, and two, a traveler. I always just wrote just to share my experiences and my knowledge with my friends and family, and to give whatever tips that I was learning, because I was finding it hard to find that information myself. So I would collect it in a notebook when I traveled, and I would put that into a blog post. So I never optimized on like SEO or affiliates or sponsors. So I never made money from my blog. I never tried to. It never really interested me. I wanted to enjoy my travels, and I never thought about turning into a business. But with that said, it I checked my analytics, and out of the people that did read my blog, about a quarter of all of those came from the most popular post, which was How to Travel the World When You Can't Afford It. So that inspired me to write my book. So I took the outline of that blog post that I did and just saturated it with everything that I added more stuff to it. Everything else I learned, everything else I knew people wanted to know, and added a lot of my travel coaching, because I created that way before I discovered travel coaching, or the Travel Coach Network, or anything like that. So I now added into my book, like the travel coaching aspect of it and the mindset aspect and the understanding why you travel and whatnot. So using your blog could be a good inspiration to writing a book, or you could start from complete scratch if it's something you're passionate about writing about. Those are examples of ways to have revenue streams if you like to write. Let's say you're a video person. I'm not a video person, hence why I stumble over my words all the time. But if you're a video person, you can optimize on doing video courses or doing YouTube videos and getting sponsors for them, or creating a weekly group program, and you do video chats with people, and you teach them whatever your niche is and give them tips and advice and go with their mindset or whatever it is that you teach about. See why it's important to know what you're teaching first, to know how to relay this information, to provide this information to others, this value to others. But if you are someone who likes to be one-on-one in person with people, or do video chats with people, one-on-one coaching or group coaching is really could be a good option for you as well. So you can charge by the hourly or by the group program, whatever it is that you want. You can create it. That's one of the beautiful things about being a travel coach and having your own business online, is that it's all customizable up to you. It's whatever you want to do with what you want to price it at, what you want to talk about. It's your creation, which is one of the things that drew me to this career, is because it's like freedom that everyone desires. And so you can do one-on-one coaching with people. If you and other revenue stream options, if you like to talk in front of people, if you're someone who likes to like stand in front of people and talk and be inspirational and give motivational speeches and stuff like that, you can do paid guest speaking events. You can apply to like summits and to conferences, to tourism conferences or tourism boards, and talk about teaching on your niche and why it's important and what people can learn from it, what travelers can learn from it, how your niche can help the travel industry in its new shift that it's having. And the reason I'm fumbling is because I'm doing a video after this, and it's going to be all about transformative and experiential traveling, and personalization and customization, which are the 4 shifts that are happening within the travel industry, these big brands and companies right now. So I'm going to do a video if you want to learn more about that. I really highly recommend it, because that is where we as travel coaches can really infiltrate your niche, and to maximize and work with storytelling and authenticity and transformation and everything that we are all about as travel coaches, and use your niche to work with travel companies and coaches or companies and brands and stuff like that, to help them optimize on their target audience and their marketing and branding and whatnot. So if you're interested in that, check out that video. But anyways, so if you like to do speaking, you can find all these. There's so many different types of travel events that go on, or digital nomad events, or whatever your specialty is. And maybe you are a mom who travels with your kids, and that's your niche as a travel coach. You can find like health groups or wellness programs and that specializes to moms, and say, I'm a travel coach in this niche, and this is what I want to I can offer you guys as like added value and information that you guys probably wouldn't have thought about. So there's so many opportunities for you guys, but it depends on you and what you want to talk about and what you want to teach to other people, and what you're comfortable with, what you're interested in doing. You can hold mastermind events and do like 2 a year big events where you have people, target audience in your niche, meet you at a destination, and you have this beautiful weekend, and you guys really dive deep into like mindset and inspiration and whatever it is that you focus on. And they get one-on-one sessions with you and have this whole unique experience. And it's kind of like a yoga retreat that are growing in popularity as well. Like these masterminds are just these group events where people just like brainstorm and learn from each other and work together. And as a travel coach, you can lead that in your niche and your specialty, and find those people who relate to and want to learn from you most, and would really enjoy that experience. And you can turn your website into a membership site if you are interested in that. And that's another way to, if you aren't interested in one-on-one coaching with people or doing masterminds or speaking events, but you like the technical aspect of things. If you aren't like huge keen on writing, you could still turn your site into a membership site where you can do like a monthly newsletter, or you can give some sort of offerings or bonuses for them to pay like a monthly or yearly fee for your service for your site. So there's so many options out there for you. So again, it's completely up to you. It's your comfort zone. It's your interest level that you want to put into your business. That was my mom. I will. Thanks for tuning in to this bonus training. If you guys have any questions at all, leave questions in the group. Reach out to me if you need help brainstorming or focusing, packaging your ideas or your trainings or whatnot. Reach out, let me know, or network with each other within the group. So I will see you guys soon. All right, next time.